Hello, and welcome back to Discover Daily, the podcast where we explore the latest stories curated from Perplexity's Discover feed. I'm your host, Alex, and my voice is powered by 11 Labs. Today, we have an exciting lineup of stories, including a breakthrough in small language models from Microsoft, an AI tool that's automating police reports, a major FTC ruling on non-compete agreements, privacy concerns over GM's data tracking practices, and a special segment on Perplexity reaching unicorn status. Let's get right to it. First up, Microsoft has unveiled Phi-3, a new family of small language models that pack a big punch. Despite having just 3.8 billion parameters, the Phi-3 mini model rivals the performance of much larger models like GPT 3.5 on various benchmarks. The secret sauce is in the training data. Phi-3 learns from heavily filtered web data and synthetic data generated by larger models to teach reasoning skills. This allows Phi-3 to run efficiently on smartphones and other devices without needing an internet connection. Did you know Microsoft used a curriculum inspired by children's books to train Phi-3? They had a larger model generate synthetic children's book data to help Phi-3 learn. Talk about starting them young. Phi-3 Mini is available now on Azure, Hugging Face, and the Llama framework. And there's more to come. Microsoft plans to release larger 7B and 14B parameter versions soon. It's an exciting development that could unlock AI capabilities on a much wider range of devices. Next, let's talk Axon's new Draft 1 software, which is using AI to automate police report writing. Draft 1 transcribes audio from body-worn cameras and generates report narratives in seconds, aiming to reduce the time officers spend on paperwork so they can focus on community engagement. Early adopters like the Fort Collins Police Department in Colorado are reporting huge efficiency gains, an 82% reduction in report writing time. And a double-blind study found no significant difference in quality between Draft 1 reports and traditional ones. Of course, there are valid concerns about AI bias and accountability that need to be addressed. But Axon seems to be taking a responsible approach with safeguards like officer review and approval of all reports. As AI continues to transform various industries, it will be crucial to balance the benefits with robust ethical frameworks. Tools like Draft 1 could be a positive step if implemented thoughtfully. In a major 3-2 decision, the Federal Trade Commission has voted to ban non-compete agreements nationwide. These contract clauses prevent employees from working for competitors or starting competing businesses for a period after leaving a job. The FTC estimates that the new rule, which takes effect in 120 days, could affect 30 million American workers. It's part of a broader push by the Biden administration to promote worker mobility and wage growth. Supporters argue the ban will increase earnings by up to $488 billion over the next decade and spur entrepreneurship. But critics, including business groups and the FTC's Republican commissioners, say non-competes are important for protecting trade secrets and promoting competitiveness. Several lawsuits challenging the rule are expected, so the legal battle is just beginning. Regardless of the outcome, this decision represents a significant shift in federal policy on employment contracts. Troubling reports have emerged accusing General Motors of tracking drivers' data without proper consent and sharing it with third parties like insurance companies. GM's OnStar smart driver service is at the center of the controversy. Several class action lawsuits allege that GM's practices violate privacy laws. They claim the company buried key disclosures in lengthy privacy policies and provided sensitive driving data to data brokers, potentially leading to higher insurance rates for consumers. GM maintains that Smart Driver is opt-in and requires multiple user consents, but the backlash highlights the urgent need for clearer consent mechanisms and stronger privacy regulations in the rapidly evolving automotive industry. As connected cars become the norm, automakers must prioritize transparency and data security to maintain consumer trust. Policymakers also have a critical role to play in updating privacy frameworks for the digital age. And now for some exciting news close to home. Perplexity, the startup behind the AI search technology powering this very podcast, has achieved unicorn status with a valuation of around $1 billion in its latest funding round. This milestone comes just months after our $74 million raise in January, and it's a testament to the incredible growth and potential of our conversational AI search platform. We've already surpassed 10 million monthly active users and served over 500 million queries this year alone. But we're not stopping there. We're partnering with giants like SoftBank and Deutsche Telekom to bring Perplexity to hundreds of millions of users worldwide. And our new Enterprise Pro plan is empowering organizations to harness the power of AI-driven search in their own workflows. Of course, none of this would be possible without you, our amazing listeners and supporters. Your enthusiasm and feedback inspire us every day as we work to build the future of search. So from the entire Perplexity team, thank you for being part of this journey. We know we still have a long way to go to truly challenge the likes of Google, but with your support and the tireless efforts of our talented team, we're confident we can get there. And that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in to Discover Daily. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss a beat. If you want to learn more about any of the stories we covered today, just check out the episode description for links to the original sources. And don't forget to download the Perplexity app on Android or iOS to experience our conversational search firsthand. We'll be back tomorrow to keep you informed and inspired. Until then, stay curious.